SeatSpy and Seats.Aero, these are two incredibly powerful tools that the airlines don't want you to know about. They can help you turn your credit card points into bucket list destinations, but the question is, which one is faster and which one should you be using? Because I've spent hours tinkering with both of these tools, so that way you have that clear decision made for you as far as which one you should get. Now, if you want a roadmap of the video, I've always got the timestamps down for you, but we're going to dive right in discussing these tools individually first. So SeatSpy's main function is to give you 1 year's worth of award flight availability on airlines that they do track. And so as you can see, here is a list of all the airlines. It's not a very big selection, but they do have some big players: Air France, American Airlines, Virgin Atlantic, British Airways. And so let me just do note that this is the airline that they're tracking and the flights that that specific airline goes on. It's not tracking the award program itself. So it doesn't really pick up Delta flights on Virgin Atlantic, and it doesn't pick up Delta flights that's bookable on Air France or KLM either. But to show you what this can do, let's look up some business class flights from JFK to Paris on Air France. So I'm going to look up a return flight, so it'll show me round trip availability, and then it'll show up this beautiful graph and calendar here. And so you've got the options to do for 2 passengers here. You can limit which cabins we're looking at. Let's say we're just looking for business class, and then you have this slider as far as how many points you can book. So these flights are dynamically priced, and they can go as high as 700,000 points apparently, but we can slide this down because I know these flights can go as low as 50,000. So let's take a look right there, and then you have this graph that kind of gives you a visual as far as when you can find the most availability, and then you have the actual calendar here. And so where you find circles is where you'll find these flights. And so this is a really powerful tool because it gives you the outbound and the inbound flights side to side, and so it's really easy to piece together a round trip itinerary if you wanted to fly this specific route back and forth. And then let's say you wanted to click on one of these flights to check on the availability. You just simply hit this book button, and then it will take you to that award flight if it's still available. And so SeatSpy does kind of load these availabilities kind of in the background all throughout the day, and they bring that search up whenever you search for it yourself. And so you do always want to check the availability before transferring points and trying to book it. And now moving on to the next part of this tool, as you can see, there's not a lot of outbound flights in the summer from May through August. And so the other part of this tool is a create an alert function. And so you're able to create an alert based on the origin, destination airports, fill out all this information. You could put a flexible date range for the entire summer. You could select business class and search a maximum points of 55,000 points to capture that 50,000 point space. And then select create alert, and then they'll send you an alert once that award space does become available, if it becomes available. And then they also have this third function here on their main page. It's this where can I go function. I'm having difficulty finding a real useful case for this, really because it's a lot of European airlines and it's not super relevant to us in the United States. And again, I'll kind of emphasize here that British Airways on SeatSpy, it just shows you the flights that British Airways themselves fly. It doesn't show you that American partner flights. For instance, let's say if you want to know where Houston flies with British Airways, it's only going to show you that British Airways flies from Houston to London. It's not going to show you that you can book American flights from Houston to anywhere else in the United States for a lot less points. And so like I said, it's a limited use tool, but it is there. Jumping right into the next contender is Seats.Aero. And so the best metaphor I can come up with this tool is that it creates a huge hay pile of all this award availability on all of these programs that it searches through here. And then you can kind of select it to make small little nice neat piles for you to sift through and find the award ticket that you're looking for. And so its most powerful function is this explore feature here. And so let's go ahead and select Air France and KLM, just kind of continue that same comparison. This is going to show a lot of the award availability just between Air France and KLM as an award program. And so it shows flights from North America to anywhere, which is funny because it takes a whole continent of award availability and it gives it to you. And with the pro account on this tool, you get the full year of award availability, and you get access to all these filters of the departing and arriving airports, the specific airlines you're trying to fly within that award program, and the number of seats, as well as connections or direct flights only. And just kind of break this down, so this green background is going to mean it's a direct flight, and then the blue background means it has some connections. You've got economy, premium, business, first class, your airports. It shows the date of the flight itself. And Seats.Aero also searches for all these award flights in the background, so this was the last time the award flight was actually seen and searched for. And then if you find a flight that you're interested in, you click this I, and then it'll give you all the information. You can click through here if it was the business class that you're looking for, the the premium, and then you can kind of book through Air France or wherever here. And so let's say we were still looking for JFK to Paris, you would just simply put Europe here. And so this will give you all the flights between North America and Europe. And to filter for JFK and Paris, you can sort the business class lowest flights here. And you can either use these buttons to find the airports that you're looking for, or you could just use this search tab. It's actually really easy to use. You'll just type in JFK and then CDG for Paris. And then you can kind of filter even the dates here. You'll put 2024 dash, let's say if you're looking for April, you put in April, and then it'll show you these flights. There's obviously nothing in business class in April. Let's see, but in January, you've got all these 50,000 point flights, and you have the dates here. And so where Seats.Aero gets really valuable is whenever you're trying to take advantage of some sweet spots. For instance, let's look at American Airlines award program. And then if I put on some filters here, the full year, put any airport that's not in Hawaii, put in NRT and Haneda for Japan, select Japan Airlines, and then filter for business class here. These are all Japan Airlines business class flights that I'm able to book with American Airlines miles, made and found for me just like that. You can also do this for Qatar Airways, and they have all these nifty tools such as being able to find Qatar Q suites for you, ANA first class, and all these other different premium cabins. Now Seats.Aero does also have a search function here. This is really nice because you can look up specific airports and departure dates and look up for basically 2 months worth of availability at a time. And it'll search all the award programs that Seats.Aero follows, and it'll give you all the best flights, and you can again filter by business class or economy. And so you can see you have some options for Phoenix to Honolulu in December and November. You got Alaska Airlines, American Airlines, and Qantas that you can book with. You can even look up broad categories like anywhere from the US to anywhere in Europe for a 2-month date range here and hit search. And then you can see the cheapest economy, premium, first class flights that you're able to get with points and miles. You can also filter based on the transfer partners that you're using, Capital One for instance. You can also filter by the number of points you want to use, the alliances, actual airline programs here. And so that's the search tool. Seats.Aero also has a create alerts tool as well for specific routes, departure, airlines, and it works very similarly as SeatSpy. And so you just fill in the information here, and then you can do specific date range, any date, etc. And so that's Seats.Aero, and a lot of the big tools they offer. They do also have a lot of singular use cases that make this tool very powerful as well. So now let's start asking the hard-hitting questions. Question number 1 is, have you liked the video down below? Are you subscribed? Great. The next question is, how much do these tools cost? So both of these are freemium tools. SeatSpy has a free function. You get 5 free searches, and then you're forced to take your 2-week free trial, and then you have to select one of 2 paying tiers. The cheaper one is $3.99 a month, and the other one is $9.99 a month. With the first class $9.99 tier, you get an unlimited number of alerts, and with the $3.99 tier, you're limited to just 4 alerts active at one time. And then also those alerts on the $3.99 tier are limited to just hourly alerts, whereas the first class $9.99 tier, you get instant alerts. And then with Seats.Aero, you actually have 60 days of award availability free to you at all times, and you also get free alerts unlimited within that 60-day period as well. Otherwise, to get the full year's worth of availability and unlimited alerts on that year's availability as well, it's going to cost you $9.99 per month. So which is faster? SeatSpy took 10 seconds to upload the award calendar between DFW and Paris using Flying Blue's award program, while Seats.Aero took about 7 seconds to open up an equivalent table between those 2 routes, and that includes that extra click to upload the full year availability. And now I will say there were 1 or 2 dates that SeatSpy picked up that were not viewable on Seats.Aero. However, if you use the search function on Seats.Aero, they did show up there. And I will say that SeatSpy award calendar is just so aesthetically pleasing to look at and easy to find what you're looking for. Whereas Seats.Aero, you do have to kind of filter and read through a little bit more. And now, which is better? If you're going to be paying $10 a month for one of these tools, it's got to be Seats.Aero. Now, this tool isn't the answer to all of your problems. I'll tell you why in a second, but it's just such a powerful tool. And it's honestly really fun to play with. You can get lost and down many rabbit holes on this tool, for better or for worse. But for what you're paying for, you're able to hit all the sweet spots that we like to talk about on this channel and just make your search so much easier. And the SeatSpy's focus is just too narrow. The fact fact that they focus on simple just airlines that they're following and not the award programs really limits its usability. And so although Seats.Aero seems to be able to do everything that SeatSpy can and more, there is a use case where someone may want to use a paid tier of SeatSpy, and that's that $4 tier. So if you're specifically looking for a business class flight on KLM or Air France, then I think it would be useful if you wanted to use that $4 per month tier just to have access to those alerts for a year-round calendar to alert you whenever there's an award seat on your specific date that you're looking for. With that being said, both of these tools have a free trial that you're able to use to really get the feel for yourself, and you can even use it to book a flight and then simply cancel before that free trial is up. And now here's why picking one of these tools isn't going to be the solution to all of your problems. And that's because you still need some working knowledge of travel. And that's good news for me because I love teaching y'all and I love being here for you. But here's an example. Let's say I want to fly from Austin, Texas to Rome, and so Seats.Aero should be my tool of choice because SeatSpy doesn't track anything from Austin. So even using Seats.Aero powerful search tool, it doesn't show me anything from Austin to Rome, no connecting flights, no nothing, because it's not a direct route and it's just not a route they're willing to follow. But I know for a fact that I'm able to book a flight from Austin to Rome for just 17,500 points and $100. And I was able to find that awards based on KLM's website themselves, and here's the picture to prove it. And so that's why it's good to follow a channel like mine or others, so that way you're aware of these random deals that Seats.Aero can find or just kind of outside this tool altogether. And so if you've got a flexible flight date range and you're looking for the best points deal possible, Seats.Aero can help you out a lot. And so let me know what you think about both of these tools in the comments, and if you've got a recommendation or a request for me to go over a tutorial how to use this tool to get to a specific destination, let me know in the comments or use the Google form if you're a little bit shy. I've got that in the description for you. Otherwise, if you're looking to fly from point A to point B on this specific date and you want a 100% free tool, check out this tool. I know and love. I personally use it, and so I'll see you in that video. Otherwise, you can check out this playlist on some other redemption options, some of which I talk about Seats.Aero in.